It's that time of the year, a time when monsters creep and children in masks demand candy from strangers. A time when people do scary activities like... I'm sure something will come to me. A time when people have fun and try desperately to get all their candy to last till November. Can you guess what I'm talking about? What? No, Arbor Day has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Did you even listen to me at all? Yes, Halloween! Now, most people would take this time to talk about a horror game or a horror movie or something along those lines. Problem is, I'm a Nintendo fan, and the Venn diagram of Nintendo fans and horror fans isn't really connected, but Nintendo had our backs. They decided that they were going to do their own take on a horror game. So, in 2001, Nintendo did the most terrifying thing they've ever done to the Mario franchise. They gave him a brother. Okay, this game didn't create Luigi, but it might as well have. Before this game, Luigi was just kind of that side character that your younger brother played as when you played Super Mario Bros. Together. It's strange to think about, but before this game came out, Luigi wasn't really as well known as he is today. Luigi's Mansion is arguably what popularized the character into being that green-capped scamp we all know and love. But why was this game even made in the first place? The game started development as an N64 title before being scrapped when the system was doing the whole death thing. Luigi's Mansion then proceeded to be an expanded tech demo for Nintendo's then upcoming system, the GameCube. Nintendo really wanted to hammer in how amazing the graphics on this box were, so they decided that a dark game with a moody atmosphere would do the trick. Luigi's Mansion released alongside the GameCube in America on September 14th, 2001. Wait a minute. I'm on a GameCube? How do I even play this thing? Oh no. I unfortunately don't own a GameCube or Luigi's Mansion for said console, so I had to resort to the 3DS port of the game in order to play it. This wasn't really a detriment to my overall experience, but it wasn't exactly a benefit. I'll get into my problems with that later, but for now, let's talk about the good this game has to offer. All of it. It's all good. Luigi's Mansion is one of the most enjoyable games I've played in a while. The story is simple, but works so well. Mario and Luigi win a mansion in a contest they never entered. This causes Mario to run off to the mansion and disappear. Luigi shows up eventually to search for Mario. You look around the mansion a bit before you discover that, uh-oh, this place is haunted. Luckily for Luigi, this old guy named Professor Egad is there with his invention, the Poltergust 3000, a device that allows him to suck up and capture ghosts. He takes you back to his lab, and you team up with him to hunt ghosts and find Mario. From there, you are free to explore the mansion, which is easily the most fun part of the game. Every room in the mansion is different, and all of them have either some sort of puzzle or a portrait ghost for you to capture in them. A portrait ghost is sort of like a mini-boss in this game. They generally have like one weakness, and when you exploit it, you can capture them and lock them in a painting that you can look at whenever you so please. Back to the mansion, I love this. It's just one big house that you unlock more rooms in as you progress through the game. I haven't played Luigi's Mansion 2, but I have played 3, and while I think that was a terrific game, the way that the game was structured made it almost feel like every level of the hotel was like a new mansion. This game doesn't have that, and I feel like it's better this way. I love how every room is connected and how you walk through the same hallway multiple times. The one downside to this is that I feel the game sometimes tended to feel monotonous going through these long hallways so many times. But honestly, if they ever decided to remaster this game, they could probably fix this issue by adding literally one door right here that was inaccessible until you made it to the third section of the game. Speaking of sections, let's discuss that now, shall we? The game is divided into 5 sections, with each taking about an hour to complete. This means the game is only about 5 hours long. Pretty short for a full-price AAA video game, but honestly, it doesn't make the game feel rushed or anything. The game feels like it's the perfect length, and never did I think that they wanted it to be longer. Would I have liked it if the game kept going?
Yes.
But I don't think it really hurt the game overall. If I really wanted to squeeze more time out of it, this game offers a lot of replay value, as it gives you a different mansion at the end of the game depending on how much money you collected. I got the E ending, which is not the best, but not the worst ending. Moving on to bosses, they're a lot of fun. I already talked about portrait ghosts, but every section of the game ends with a final boss who makes you use the Poltergust 3000 in a new and creative way. These guys are a lot of fun, and I enjoyed pretty much all of them. The only boss I thought was kinda lame was Boolossus. I mean, he's just a bunch of boos joined together. The first boss was a dead baby, like, come on. You know what else is kinda lame? Playing the game on this thing. I haven't played the original GameCube version of this game, but I can definitely say that this game was not designed with only one control stick in mind. Sure, looking at the gameplay for this game, it seems like it would work just fine on the 3DS, but no. 2 sticks are required for this game, one for movement and one for which direction you're vacuuming. The way that the game remedies this is with motion controls. That doesn't sound too bad until you remember that the 3DS is a handheld system. Obviously, this can't really count as a problem with the game, more so a problem with the 3DS port of the game. If this game was ported to a more capable handheld device with 2 sticks, I'll just use an example. Sure, that thing. Then that could easily make this game a near perfect experience for me. But alas, Nintendo is cruel and decided that they were going to put this game on outdated hardware from 2011. That's really my only complaint with this game, if you can even call it that. It wasn't even that bad, just a slight annoyance that would cause me to die sometimes. But let's not worry about that. Let's for now take a look at this game's music and graphics. The music is so good, even if it is pretty much just remixes of the same song over and over. I love how the music is used in this game, where when you enter a new, dark, and scary room, the music is booming and terrifying, but when you enter later with all the lights on, the music is gone, and Luigi quietly whistles the same tune to himself, which is almost even scarier than before. Graphically, it works. The game has an incredibly dark and eerie feeling to everything, and most of the characters look pretty good. I especially love the ghost designs. These feel like what a dead Mario character would look like. The only guys I'm not really a fan of is the boos. These just don't really fit in that well with all the other ghosts and just kind of look wrong next to them. This game nails the perfect atmosphere. While it is silly and has plenty of good jokes, the game knows when to be creepy and when to put you on edge. This game doesn't feature any jump scares or anything, but look at the animation that plays when you unlock a door. Luigi is terrified to open this thing. That's what is so perfect about this game to me. The way Luigi's Mansion knows when to be funny and when to be serious, and yet still manages to swirl them together in a way so great, makes me want to play this game over and over again and again. It's a good thing this game's only a few hours long, because I don't want to be wasting my time playing this game over and over again and again and again. I'm really bad at beating games in a timely manner, seriously. I've been working on Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart since August.